Okay, when was the last time you saw somebody you consider powerful or famous actually humble themselves enough to help somebody? Not for the likes, not for the follows, but out of the willingness of their heart. That's a rare quality if you ask me, but when I look at Jesus Christ, I see not only the Almighty King, but the humblest of servants. In today's video, we're talking about something that Jesus not only taught, but actually lived out every single day. In this episode, we're breaking down what Jesus says about humility, how to demonstrate it, what that means for you and me today. Plus, I want to give you a practical challenge you can carry out right after this video. In a world full obsessed with selfies, status, and wanting to be seen, Jesus flips the script by when he states that the greatest among us will be the servant, and those who truly humble themselves will be lifted up. This is probably one of the hardest areas for us to be able to surrender because it requires us to set our pride aside. In John 13, verse 14 and 15, after washing his disciples' feet, Jesus said, "I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you." Now, back in this time period, washing feet was a job reserved for the lowest of the low servants, and that's exactly what Jesus did. It's pretty clear that Jesus was not chasing titles, nor was he demanding attention. He simply served, loved, gave, and lifted others up. His entire life and ministry was really about demonstrating that true greatness isn't about how high you can rise, but how low you're willing to go for the sake of helping others. Let's bring this back into modern present day, where we're living in a culture where everybody wants to be seen. From how many likes do you get, to how many people follow you, to being recognized by others. Now, it's important to consider that the things that impress the world don't impress God. What does humility look like today? It could be that you don't need credit for everything you do. Letting somebody else go in front of you. Helping somebody that can't pay you back. Acknowledging that you actually don't know it all. Admitting that you were wrong. But why should we seek humility? Now, it's not that it makes you come off as weak or vulnerable, but rather it makes you unstoppable in the way that it frees you from needing people's approval and acknowledgement. So walking with Jesus means choosing the unseen, choosing the silence, choosing the service, and a heart that says, "God, use me, not for my name, but for your name to be glorified." Here's the challenge. I want you to go out today and practice intentional humility. Not accidental, not convenient, but intentional humility. So I'll give you three options. We'll start with number one. Serve somebody in a way that costs you something. That could be your time, effort, energy, and maybe a little bit of money. I want you to do it without telling anybody. Number two, apologize sincerely to somebody that you've been avoiding apologizing to. Number three, do one act of kindness anonymously. That means there's no cameras, no credit, no bragging, just obedience. I want you to choose one or all three challenges and do them. Because when you do, you'll see that there's a shift happening within you, because humility invites God's presence, his blessings, and his strength to come into your heart. I'd like to conclude today's message by stating that humility isn't just merely a lesson, but it's really more of a lifestyle. It's evidence that you're walking with Jesus, not just talking about him. Also, if this message speaks to you, please share this with a friend who might need to hear of this. Lastly, I'd like to state that our walk with Jesus Christ has only now just begun, and I'm glad you're walking with me. See you guys in the next video.